You know, you got bands that go out there, $5, $3, $2, $10. It doesn't matter. People want to spend their money smartly. And if you're looking around to go out someplace to go, you want to go someplace you know you're going to spend your money smart. And my philosophy, I've been playing for 25 years now, is I want to see a band put on a show. I don't care. I don't want to see the bands that move their practice into a bar area.
No, I agree with you.
And you know,
and you see that a lot. I mean,
and you see that everywhere, and that's just, for you to have a connection with the crowd, it's like you just can't have you dream of being a rock star, and you see the rock stars put on the big shows. There's no reason why you can't do it yourself.
So when people see that 80s hairband, they're seeing a show.
Oh, absolutely. we go to extremes when we put on a show, down to maybe carrying just one guitar for one song for 4 or 5 years, just playing it once.
But when we're talking about show, we're talking about smoke, we're talking about lights, we're talking about props, we're talking about...
We spare no expense when we put on a show. We just don't.
And you yourself have a history in lighting, in theater lighting, stage lighting, so you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I used to be a touring tech, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's visual. It's like, it goes down to the thing, when you see a band on stage and you see the lights and the thunder and the roar, that's what makes it. Yeah. That's what makes what you want to see. And those people go, hey, you know, I got something out of this. You know what I mean? You see the people, and it goes back to Kiss. It goes back to anything. When Ace Frehley comes with that smoking guitar, they don't judge him on how great he plays that guitar. They talk about that guitar smoked all over the stage.
That's a great point. And like we're talking about, I mean, it takes a lot of dedication to do what you do. It takes a lot of dedication to practice yourself, rehearse as a band.
Oh, absolutely.
Run the business end of things.
Oh, yeah.
Put on a giant show like you're putting on. And I think it's funny because we were talking about here, the level of talent in Buffalo is just outrageous. People don't realize it, and we're trying to get the word out all over. The level of talent in Buffalo is outrageous. But you got two different sides of the spectrum here. You've got, a real down-home, blues band, and then on the other side of it, you've got, an over-the-top rock and roll band. I'm going to take this call. We got a caller on line 4. Donnie, are you there? You want to talk to the guys in that 80's hairband?
Yeah, I got this text a little while ago. They're going to be on the air. You guys sound fantastic. What a great show you got. I want to thank Robbie and the gang for helping out Variety Club. These guys, believe it or not, and this is no bull, they give up about a week's time to do the terminal job downtown. We were at the terminal for Variety Club. Paul Cambria and his whole gang do it. And every year they volunteer. Bring their lights, their band, they arrange everything. And last year, I'm proud to say that Robbie and the gang helped raise $84,000 for Variety Club and Women and Children's Hospital. Yep. And I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart.
No, we thank you. We thank you. Just give us the opportunity to do that.
And you're very involved in this. You and Paul are very involved.
Me and Paul and Donnie, we meet and we get together and we just want to raise money for the kids. That's what we do.
And this is something you do annually?
We do it
$84,000.
We've actually played gigs and give the door to the Variety Club. And we do a retro thing, like $2 retro 80s stuff like that.
Yeah, that's amazing though. I mean, and even that level of dedication to where you're from is incredible.
Yeah,
they drew over 4,000 people last year. Oh, wow. Them and Johnny Smoke, they did a phenomenal job.
That's incredible. Hey Don, thanks for giving us a call and letting us know that,
man.
Donnie.
Not a problem. Take care, guys. God bless you.
Take care.
Okay, now you guys are really nice guys.
Yeah.
$84,000, that's incredible. You guys are really talented guys.
The year before was 82. Wow. We've actually beat it.
Can you do a telethon?
86 this year. They never told me. So I played that 3 years ago.
Yep.
And I have no idea how much.
Well, we brought the spectacle to this thing, and then next year you can just see it just builds because we gave the element of, again, we're going to give you a big party at the terminal, and we're going to give you something you haven't seen around in one of Buffalo's most historic buildings ever.
Right. I dig your thought process too. That money is tight for a lot of people right now, unfortunately, and that's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. But if people will spend on something that they want to spend on, they'll spend a little bit to come see something. If you give them something extra, they're gonna come.
Well, I used to, when I was younger, I played through the 80s. I'm doing this 25 years, and I've been all over the country. And the thing is, my always theory to bands, anybody I worked with, and anybody that's worked with me knows my thought process. Basically, it's like this. If I had $5 to go out, and I see bands in a gusto, I want to know what they play. All bands play the same stuff, but that niche makes the choice much simpler.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I want people to go by, man, I saw those guys play. You could play the same song I play, and so can 10 other bands, but you ain't gonna come out with lights and fog and, screaming, just people can identify with it and they go, wow, this is really cool. I saw this in a club.
Yeah, that's right. That's
right. And I don't, and there's not really much, it really doesn't take that much if you really want to do it.
I think you're underplaying it, though. I think it takes dedication, and it does take,
Yeah.
someone like yourself, 10 years of lighting experience.
Yeah.
Your brother's a phenomenal guitar player. I mean,
He
you
won
guys,
last year's award,
Yeah.
Buffalo Music
we
Award.
see. I seen you guys at the music awards last year,
Yeah.
and you guys just blew me away. I mean, you guys are incredible.
Well, thanks.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, let's let him
And I
talk.
don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Is my first experience with hearing you guys was I was at Rhino's one night. Now I was out. I was out. I was looking for a date.
Why didn't
That's
you
the
tell me?
most PC way to say that. I was looking for company, someone to dance with. And again, I stop at Rhino's, and Jason's one of the few guitar players that makes me actually put my beer down and go. And for those of you that can't see what I'm doing right now, the face
He's
is
scowling.
inquisitive.
He's grimacing.
And like and again, I put my beer down because I just didn't want to drink anymore. I wanted to learn. And you can actually stand in front of this man and learn what he's playing. And I've been practicing it secretly behind just in case you get picked up and go on tour when Michelangelo has a problem with his fingers or something. I want to do some sub work with you guys, and really, I'm an absolutely phenomenal guitar player. One of my favorites in the city, and especially in a genre. Yeah, I looked up that word too, by the way.
That's good. That was a good word. We're going to head to a commercial break. We're going to listen to some music from that 80's hairband. Come back and talk to these guys a little more. Stick around, folks. Heard it on the X.